Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Houston Cougars and the TCU Horned Frogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Hey guys, I checked in with the Cougars head coach pregame. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Horned Frogs offense as they take control of the football first. And here comes the sophomore running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Right side, it's James. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Play fake Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. There he goes. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Cougars.
Woof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the left side. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Still on his feet. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And, I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. From the gun, running back on the move. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pressure coming and a good boot here by the punter. Searching for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Down he goes. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. On the move. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Out wide left, it's Sanford. Run ends there.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Leaves it with the back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Left side is Henderson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Catch in the middle, it's small. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Let's talk for just a second about TCU. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The run inside. It's Henderson.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Might as well run him again. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Bridges. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The ride. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it.
Makes the grab in their space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out wide left, it's Henderson. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the right side. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Lagway can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Trying to take it back. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're all over him. On the run, deep down the right side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Rolls right. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Houston going up tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Cougars. Gets it into the end zone. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lagway on the play action. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Touchdown, Cougars! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had every...
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And he's got it at the 25. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Left side is Henderson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Still looking to his right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for running room. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got an open man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Firing for the end zone. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Michigan Wolverines.
And the Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Got an alley. Turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Henderson. Rush right in his face. And he gets it away.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Fires to the middle. Intercepted for the 11th time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Throwing, Lagway. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Makes the catch. It's James. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on second down. Trying to establish the run. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Third and long right here. From the gun on third down, Lagway. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Extending the play. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. All wideouts, no backs. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Horned Frogs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They go play action with Lagway. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, TCU! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
From deep, it's Henry. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Look out! Slides away. He had a chance to get rid of it and avoid the loss. Instead, the defense pushes him out of bounds for the loss. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hands it off. All over him immediately.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win.
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Houston wants to play fast.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the back. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Got room at the 35. Snags it, and he's open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Stepping to the right. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They believe they can run right here. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Flagway wants to throw. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Cougars! And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Lagway to pass. Holds on, it's small. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not a lot of room to field this one. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. They'll run it.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an...
There he goes. The 20. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Out wide right, it's Young. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Hauls it in. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Working the ground game. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's James. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. 2nd and long here. Fights off a defender. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Here's a throw downfield late. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Play fake, Lagway. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gives it. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. The Cougars will use their 1st timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. To the air, it's Henderson. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Bridges. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going for it all. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He wants to throw it. Moves to his right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated.
What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Arizona Wildcats against the Houston Cougars. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game, they have got to stay focused on this opportunity today. Earlier losses this season have put their backs against the wall, but he does not want his team playing with that stress and anxiety. He said, I know an automatic bid is on the line, a chance at the college football playoff, but I want our team focused on one play at a time and making sure they're the best version of themselves here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Arizona Wildcats offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Interesting matchup. Two teams that have navigated their way through the Big 12 Conference and now stand at the brink of a championship and an opportunity to punch their ticket for the playoff.
Chris, I find it so fascinating. Both of these groups in our conversations talked about not the playoff, but the fact that their first stated goal is to win the conference. And they're clearly focused on this game and this game only. Everything that'll come if they win the game, that's all well and good. But today, it's about the Big 12, and it's about taking home a championship.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Back to throw. It's Rios. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. So 2nd and 6 now. He'll pick up 4 on 1st. Linebacker's making some adjustments now. Using his legs. It's Warren. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The receiver grabs it. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And the Wildcats will have to kick this away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And they'll kick it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So Houston's offense gets their first crack now. The Big 12 championship game, a long history of highly competitive games, sometimes very surprising results. And for the winner here today, Joel, a chance to punch their ticket and get into the playoff bracket.
Well, that's certainly the goal, there's no doubt. But generally speaking, it's the team that can control their emotions early. You can't think about the playoff at this moment. You can't even think about a championship. You think about the details in front of you. The offense, Chris, that goes out there and executes early, gains momentum, that's the team that's likely to win this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. He's got room to run. Look out. Breaks into the clear. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Caught behind the line. It's Perry. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Now he's bringing it back. Look out, and he breaks loose down the left Arizona. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball if he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket. He puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40. The Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pick.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes a quick catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Extra point try coming now. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. The linebacker shifting around now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. A short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a...
Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down there.
There are times when a quarterback can try to do too much, Chris. This feels like one of those times. They were keying on him, and they got the stop here.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Rios. The sure hands, it's Ross. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Brings up 4th. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And the game is now tied. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Trying to find some room. It's Henderson.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Back to pass. It's Henderson. Snags the quick throw. He's in the clear. The 40. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Pitch to the back. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. And now the Wildcats will spend their first timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Second down and goal. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. Wildcats will now spend their second timeout. Strategy session before this third down play.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Henderson. Hit as he released it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Oh, this is a beautiful pass by the quarterback right down the middle of the field. And this defense better figure something out because they will continue to work this area if they don't defend it. I love the fact that they're able to attack and get a big completion down the field.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit. Good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on fourth and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Throws it to the right. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. And the Cougars will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout Houston. It's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. End zone ahead. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. This will likely be the last play of the half. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Houston. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
The Wildcats will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. Look out, he's breaking free. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains. But now they get a completion, and they can go for it on fourth down. It's time to bow up and get off the field.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking to throw. It's Henderson. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement. It allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does it.
Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Houston. Breaks away to the end zone. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's lost. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Wildcats will send the punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. It's Houston on top right now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st. Good execution on the option. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Carney. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped. A crucial play there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. And now the offense will spend the time out here to talk about this 4th down play coming up. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Returner looking to make a play here. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pop over the middle. It's Ross. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
All right, it's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go?
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here comes the pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Dropping back, it's Rios. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Pounding away with the run game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Sanford. Looks like Houston will have the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Houston! They are pouring it on now. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking for a late deep throw. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. You can see the reaction. Winning this conference championship important because had they lost it, no chance at the playoff. But